Y'all already know what it is. In three.
Brothers and sisters, I don't know what this world is coming to.
What's going on, good people? It's yours truly, Easy Deezy, checking in for episode 5 of Chop Shop. Got a couple of members of the party going to be. Actually, AMG won't be in tonight. He's actually flying back in from the Bucks. The Bucks Cowboys game. He should be landing shortly. David Ruffin should be in very shortly as normal. You know, I got my man right across from me, Dave. See his finest. Walt Dizzle, what's happening with you, brother?
Gang. What's up, everybody, man? Glad to be here.
Okay, and then our special guest hanging out with us tonight, man. Native of the area, really got a lot of good stuff going on, man. Just had their seafood festival this past weekend, the seafood buffet. We're going to get into that. Got some more stuff coming up. So special Chop Shop, welcome to my man Mark Wins. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm good. Where you at? Look where you at.
Okay. I like that. Look where you at. So let me ask you, first of all, let's get into the seafood buffet, man. How'd that come together? Because, I mean, folks like them groceries, so, you know, and seafood is something that, I don't know, nobody don't eat seafood, but I'm going to let you elaborate on that. How'd that come together?
Well, I had did a food truck rally in July, last part of July, and one of the guys asked me. It was 14 food vendors out there, different types of foods. And then the guy asked me at the end of the event, could I get the building again? And I said I could, and he said, come talk to me tomorrow, which was Monday. And then he told me that when I went over to his house Monday, he said he's done 9 seafood events before, all you can eat. He said all of them were successful. But he said, I need your following. I need the crowd that you have. He's seen the people that all came out there, and he asked me could I help him put on an event, and I told him I would.
Teamwork make the dream work.
No doubt about that. So besides the seafood that you said when you did the rally, it was 14 trucks. So they were all different kind of foods then, correct?
All different kinds. Soul food, seafood. I even had a dessert truck out there. We had flavored ice. We had wing, barbecue. We had it all out there. 14 different vendors, and they all cooked. Now, some of them overlap with the same thing. It's hard to get one that's going to stick to one item only.
Right.
So some of the foods did overlap. They had Caribbean foods out there. But it was a pretty good show. They had he even had gator ribs out there, so it was something pretty unique out there.
You ever had gator ribs, bro?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, you know my uncle is.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We got the gator
shout out
plant
to
in the backyard. Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Mark. Yeah,
Shout
Mark.
out to Gator Glory.
Yeah, Gator, get them gators. I forgot all about him. That's my first foul. I'm sorry. So let me ask you, with that vision that you have now, as far as incorporate doing, like to say, with the seafood festival, all you can eat, are you looking at just maybe doing only seafood, or maybe like soul food festivals, or different things? Because like I say, it's a lane. What you got going is good. I'm really intrigued by that, because food trucks are like where we live out in Ruskin. Every now and then they would have heavies come out, and they would basically just, the block would go crazy, because it's hard to get good soul food out there in Ruskin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just try to get an idea like it. That's something that I know we talked about, maybe, running back the seafood festival, like maybe other foods, incorporating them, like the Caribbean, or something like that.
I've already reached out to a couple of food trucks. And the thing about this, we put that food truck rally on in less than 2 weeks. I asked a few food truck vendors, and they said, man, Mark, let me know I'm there. I'll follow you. I'm down with whatever you do. So we put that on in less than 2 weeks, and we had 14 food trucks. We had to turn away one because they wanted to come in at the last minute. So it would have been 15, but we had 14 of them out there. But as far as you mentioning people out in the urban part of the area, Hillsborough County, like the Wimauma, Ruskin, Riverview, Brandon, we invited a few of them out there, and they were happy to come out there because they said a lot of different ethnics don't come out there because they're so far out in the county.
Yeah.
So when we brought them to the city, they made good, they did good, they appreciated us for having them out there in the city.
Okay. before I go any further, I forgot I always do. I'm going with the energy, and I apologize. Every show dedicated to my man Will D. Man, he left us back last month on the 11th. We're gonna keep the dream going, homie. So hey, every show we do it with you. So had to get that out. So let me get back to in regards to, because we talked a little bit earlier, and I know we got a lot of stuff we're gonna rap with you about. And you say you had a very spoke with some very prominent people about an event, and I don't want to, open up the bag as far as they say with the gift, but you got something big that you putting together, right?
Yeah, you notice I didn't say too much about what I was going to do on the next because I don't like it's cost me before when I revealed my hand.
Yeah, you show your hand. That's true.
So I really don't. That on you. Yeah, I really didn't want to say. That's why when you ask about the different foods, I didn't really elaborate on it because when we have it, by the time we get ready to sell the tickets, we're gonna be prepared. So I don't want to announce it.
Okay. Well, follow me. I apologize.
That boy jumping the gun.
You good.
You chicken count.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just hate I missed the last seafood. They had a real strong list. Just if you can let the people know some of the items that you were offering when y'all did the seafood soiree.
Yeah, they had snow crabs, blue crabs.
That's enough to get them out there there.
That was the main seller.
Yeah,
that was the main seller.
Snow crab and blue crab. That's it. They out there.
And since you said that, it's so true. You go to a lot of these other places. I don't want to call their names, and you get a bag of crabs. And I thought $45, but the reason I found out the price was different, a lady bought 3 tickets from me. And I told her, you go to this one place and the bag of crabs is $45. She said, no, Mark, I just went there 2 nights ago and it was $60. So we offer this event at $60, all you can eat. When you go to some of these places, you get a bag of crabs where they'll give you 1 cluster, corn, eggs, potato, sausage, and that's it. You don't be full off that. You be wanting more.
Yeah.
But we had an all-you-can-eat event for $60. You can go around as many times as you want. You had blue crabs, snow crabs, seafood pasta. You had a lot of stuff out there. Hush puppies. This crab just came in here.
That's the one only rough. The
man
coming in here down the man of the hour.
Hey man, when an esteemed alumnus, you wore the right color of the University of Thomas Jefferson High School happens to be on the show.
Only one high school in the Bay.
I've been telling that for the longest.
Y'all the trip.
The longest.
Only one high school in the 813 is the JHS, the Jefferson Dragons. Only one.
Okay, with that being said,
I came up off of a plea. I'm about 240 paragraphs in. I said, man, Mark is on tonight. I got to go ahead and go. So I got him.
I'm glad you made it out.
Otherwise I'd still be typing.
Okay, that's cool. I see where you stand, so I ain't tripping. But I'm just glad with Mark. Mark was just talking about the groceries they had. So let me ask you something. When y'all came out with the price, did you get a lot of resistance? Like, man, that's kind of high. Like, right, man, I don't want to pay all that.
Actually, we didn't. We really didn't get anybody that was negative towards that. What we got was people saying it was too low.
Yeah.
And that was a surprise. We were surprised with people to say, man, the price should be higher than that.
So I'm going to tell you, we went to the brunch in Atlanta and paid $100 for all you can eat brunch. That's chicken and waffles. Grits.
Eggs.
Yeah. So seafood at $60? Come on now. You can't beat that.
No,
we got not one person.
You'll get a bag, like he said, for $50. Depending on what you get in the bag, you get that for $50. You get 3 of them if you want.
Sir, you like seafood?
Sir,
I'm not a fan.
Sir, say no, he's not a fan.
I'm a steak and chicken guy.
Steak and chicken, okay. So let me ask you now. So you say people go to many times they want, and I be laughing because stuff be funny to me. Did you have that one person that just like, okay, I'm trying everything. What this is?
I walked around, but it was on the table for them to do it.
Okay.
We set it out there for them to do it. There was no limitations. No, you can go around as many times as you want.
Couldn't take that home though, could you?
Couldn't take it home. All you can eat, couldn't keep. Because that would defeat the purpose. Because people probably would have taken more home than they would have eaten.
Kind of like old school rides. I just remember
you got stick of bread in your pocket.
Put
it in your purse.
Hey, man, rides. I'm telling you, this would be so funny back in the day, man. We used to play ball every Wednesday night. We used to go to Timothy's Wreck and hoop. We used to get through hoops probably around 7:30. By 7:30. Go to Rise right there on Fowler.
Oh yeah.
And I'm talking about, man, we sit out there just like eat, talk, laugh, get your first win out, go back up, eat.
So me and my homeboys did that. We was in Texas. I was about 19, 20. We go to Golden Corral. That's when they had the first all you could eat steak.
Okay,
When
I remember that.
When that first came out, all you
Okay.
could eat steak.
Yeah.
They knew us by our first name. We going there every Sunday. We going there and Tam down. We been there about 4 hours, D.
Get into it. Yeah.
But see, like you just
I
said,
forgot about Ryan. You brought that up. You go out there,
like you
yeah.
just said, really, people really can't eat for 4 hours straight. Y'all probably was in there,
Yeah.
and you know most time when people get full, the first thing they do is lean back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
we was in there
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, talking,
chilling.
laughing, like I said, hanging out, chopping it up,
You don't lean back.
laughing, fellowship. Yeah.
So you really don't eat 4 hours straight.
Right.
So and we knew that was the catch. But we had some tables. We had like 4 or 5 tables stay there from 12 until 8 until we finished, and it was okay. Because they was able to play cards and stuff like that. They was able to
okay.
kick it, meet new friends, talk to
Okay.
people. We was okay with
So
that.
when nobody want, hey, come on now, y'all got to get up out of here. Y'all been here too long. Okay.
No. Out of everybody there, we only had 2 complaints, and those 2 complaints have probably been on my Facebook page surfacing. And it's free. I keep an open Facebook page. You can say what you want, just be respectful. And we only had 2 complaints about they didn't like it or they didn't get enough food. And it wasn't our fault because we were not waitresses and waiters there. You had to go to
You
the
just
table.
Go get, you
Yeah,
go
but,
get your
Oh,
own
yeah,
round.
but if it's a buffet, how is it that
Who's
you
supposed to
didn't
serve
get
you?
enough? Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, that
Like,
make any sense.
that's just complaining just to complain.
Daryl, homie, I ain't gonna call no names. Look on my page, you can see it. They were unhappy. They asked for a refund. The tickets were non-refundable, but you asking for a refund
Oh, they
because
ain't
you didn't
getting
get
that
enough.
No, they probably
Hey,
they came with that in mind anyway.
Yeah.
They came with that
Yeah.
motive in
It
mind.
ain't.
'cause
It's the attempt. It's the attempt.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
effort.
complain and see if I
Yeah,
get.
I'm gonna say they're gonna let me
I'm gonna
get
see if I
some.
get.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
eat,
here eat.
eat,
And then
complain,
complain,
and
and
then
then
leave,
that's it,
and then
that's
get,
it,
and then
my
get a
own-
refund.
You remember when we was taking the plates to the homeless?
Yeah.
So I had a dude. I had a homeless dude. I'm passing out the plates. Before I could finish passing out that load of plates, he came back and was like, "Yeah, that broccoli had like a little twang to it. It ain't taste right."
Let me tell you
I said,
something.
bro, bro, if you want another plate, man, just ask me for another plate.
Yeah.
You ain't got to complain.
Nah,
about,
but I'm
you ain't got to
telling
complain
you
about the
something
plate.
funny, and it just show you about people. Trig, my man Mike, they do something every year. Always feed the veterans.
Mm-hmm.
So they fed the veterans on Veterans Day.
I ate.
You did, yeah, you did. I remember
Yeah.
we talked. Okay, he probably had about 200 beers that he had left over. I said, okay, so me and my man Ruff, we always last couple years we done got down with them on getting donations to help feed the homeless. So okay, we popped this shit. We got about 600 plates to carry out. So I said, look, I get my wife, my 2 boys, my wife, and my oldest in her car. Me and my youngest, we in my car. So Trig said, man, if you don't mind, take the beer out here with you. And my wife was like, they ain't gonna drink that beer there. I said, trust me.
Oh,
I said they want that beer. So we go to the tent. We go to Tent City over there behind but the old boys gonna be in Central Park. You know what I'm talking about? Key Street. If you come down Nebraska, Bowers, where Bowers Barbershop used to be, make that right, hit another right, and it's a bunch of tents where homeless people be.
Okay.
So we post up out there. We hit that first. So people getting the dinners. They get the dinner. So then I open up the trunk, start giving out the beer. So we got like Heineken, Bud Light, Yingling. I mean, he got
Top-notch beers.
good beers.
Yeah.
Now I ain't talking
I
about no
don't drink,
Milwaukee
though.
Bears or Bull. Yeah, I don't drink beer either. But he had good quality beer. So my first person come up when they see the beer. Oh, you got beer too? I said, yeah, we got beer too. They got to the point they wouldn't even worry about the food. Let's get on this beer. I'm like, well, we got it. I said, now I got the point. Now I got to sell the plate for you to get. I got to sell the beer for you to get the plate.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, that's crazy. My wife like,
You can't get a bill unless you get a plate.
exactly, and that's how it was. I'm talking. Then I had somebody. Oh man, my homeboy, he in a wheelchair. He can't make. Can I get a bill for him? I'm like, they just trying different stuff, but it's like for what homeless people. And I've never been homeless, so I'm not trying to look down on nobody. But if somebody's coming out to bring you food, you more focused on getting a beer than you are getting a plate. And I couldn't understand. I was like, that's crazy to me.
I've seen it plenty of times.
D,
I've seen that plenty of times.
That alcohol, I don't want to get too deep into it, but it get a hold of some people, man.
Yeah,
It got a hold of one of my homeboy, man. It got him.
yeah.
But don't want to get too deep into it.
And it's real,
but
like I said, it's real. It's real.
It's,
Ain't no doubt
it's an
about it.
issue. You know what I'm saying? Some people they can't shake it.
Yeah, like kind of like an addiction, you know. And I think that's
It's
like
very addictive.
gambling,
for some.
drugs, whatever it is that you. Yeah, but like anybody that's dealing with that, man, please get help because when she saw that, she was just like, I can't believe it. I said, well, I told you, I knew I never going to go. They want that beer. And that beer, I mean, we probably had 300 plays left, but that beer was gone. I'm talking right there at 10 cents, that beer was gone. Like, it was people lining up. They coming to get that beer.
Rather drink than eat.
I ain't really hungry. Can I get a beer? You got to get the plate too, baby. You got to get the plate too, mama. And that's how it was.
Well, I get the plate. Give me 2 beers then.
I had people do that.
Bargaining.
I had a dude do that, you know, old school cat, and you know, I think sometimes being in the street, you might see somebody like, man, I know this cat from somewhere, and he came up to me and said, man, I know you from somewhere. I said, I know you too. I can't place it. He said, man, look out for me. I need. It's been a long night. Let me get 2 beers. I said, go. He kept it real. I just can't. Here you go, bro. Go get you 2 of. You know what I'm saying? And we're just kicking like that. But it was just for what you do. It's really good. But I think also like Waldo was just saying, there's a lot of people deal with different things because I never could understand for the life of me, and I'm going to give another homeless story before we check out. I used to go to churches on Nebraska, and they, to me, had the freshest chicken in the city. The one out about Central Park. They closed now. You been by the gyros.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They used to have the freshest chicken to me, in my opinion. I go in there one day, Friday night. Love to get their grape soda. So I'm navigating through the city. I said, I'm going to get me a grape soda. Big dude outside and say, man, big man, I ain't ate since Wednesday. And this is Friday. He said, man, I want to get I need to get something to eat. I said, well, man, tell lady what you want. I pay for it. So he told lady what he want to pay for it. So when I tell him to go into your food, ready to go get your food, I still remember it was cold. And this is an image I'll never forget as long as I live. When he opened up the box, the chicken, you could see the smoke piping. And when he went to eating the chicken, I was like, man, he's really hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you know, just like, and it kind of took something out of me because I was like, he really is, he just living. He just out here, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, you know, just it's rough to see people go through these things. I don't want to get off tangent, but it just when you talked about that with the home with addiction and different things like that, just.
Yeah, I had a story about that, but
go ahead.
So I'm coming out Wingstop.
Okay,
So,
shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Wingstop.
Yeah, definitely.
10-piece, Cajun, extra seasoning.
Okay.
Coming out the Wingstop, the dude at the light right there on Fowler and 30th. So I come out the Wingstop and came around the back, came up on Fowler and 30th, and then go left on Fowler. He's standing on the median. So while he's standing there on the median, he got a sign up. He said, I'm hungry. Anything can help. I'm looking. I said, man, I just bought this chicken. Forget it. I just give him the chicken. I go get me something else to eat. I gave him the chicken. When I gave him the chicken, he looked so happy. And I'm at the red light. And it was like.
So you still waiting for the light to turn green?
Before the light turned green, he was done, bro.
Wow.
He was done. He was really
and
like he really was
eating hot
Cajun.
chicken.
Yes.
Hot chicken.
Yes.
Wow.
Smashed it right there. And that kind of made me feel like I did the right thing. But there's been other times I gave a dude, when I was vegan, I gave him a vegan route. He looked at it and put it on the ground. So there's been other times.
He wasn't hungry then.
No.
Nah,
He wasn't hungry. He wasn't hungry.
You
I screamed out the window.
probably hope you gonna give him some money.
You better eat it. Out the window because the light done turned green. So I'm looking in the mirror and I see him put on the ground. I screamed at him, you better eat it.
Yeah.
Wasted your money. Huh?
Yeah. So, before we're going to take our first break, we're here building with my man Mark Wednesday night. So we're going to kick it with him. We got a lot of good stuff coming down the pike. And we always do our first 2 sponsors. We're going to keep the dream going, man. CigarLife.com, CigarLyfe.com. Got a lot of apparel on there, hats, T-shirts, whatnot. Check them out. And to my right, Mr. I Got Receipts. Go ahead and do your thing, bro.
Hey, what's going on? I'm a proud alumnus of the University of Thomas Jefferson High School, and I have to thank them for giving me the foundation that's necessary for me to
I guess
acquire.
I guess it's a Jefferson High episode. We should just get up and lead it.
Yeah.
So it
It ain't too late to join them.
Hey, no, but I'm Greg Dawson, GD non-attorney pro se consultants. We don't give legal advice, but we do help people navigate through the court systems. We do show our receipts, and I am still on the verge of retirement. But there's a couple of things that are coming up. I would say check my Facebook page. A couple of interesting situations have come up through the court system that I picked up and caught on. So if any of you guys have, and I know this is going to probably get half your audience upset, child support cases that you want reviewed, you can send me either an inbox on my Facebook page or however you do that stuff, or you can send me a link to Greg, GDNAPSC@gmail.com. I'm considering filing for injunctive relief in the federal courts on behalf of a lot of guys who I don't think that it just happened to me, but we definitely have a situation here locally involving the Department of Revenue.
And then tell me you got receipts. Tell me, let them know
Well,
that too
they
now.
go to the website, gregdoss.com.
Let them know
It's
that
right
too,
there on the website, gregdoss.com. Yeah, I'm not one of these, what do you call them, people on YouTube that say I can do this.
Oh, okay.
You can see anything you want to see that I've ever done. It's all public record anyway. But if you come to my website, you can request audio from me in court, and you can see any of the
So
files.
you got to talk about it. It's out there.
No, but I'm still retiring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir,
it don't sound like it.
Yeah, sir, give us something while we hanging out with these two Jefferson alums this evening.
University.
We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Thomas Jefferson High.
Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop to the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. 1, 2, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop until the beat comes. Says to be the short shot. Come on, come on, come on.
What's going on? We finna get into the second quarter of Chop Shop. Dave City just stepped away for a minute, so I got the infamous David Ruffin right here to my right, Greg Dawson. Also, like I said, to my right across from me, is Mark Wims, alumni Jefferson High School as well. So this is gonna be I guess it's gonna be the Jefferson
tone out of your voice.
It's gonna be the Jefferson episode. So, Mark, real quick, I want to get into this because I know you do a lot of stuff. Social media. You got the saying, the way you had the movement. How'd that come together?
About 6 years ago, my mom passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And my mom was everybody mom gonna say they're the best cook, their mom the best cook around.
No doubt.
So I'm used to her home cook foods, meals, and everything. So I started going with a friend to different restaurants, going different places. I had some good experience. I had some bad experience. So I started saying, man, I went to this one place in particular. And I said, man, I need to start rating these places, man. They're taking all day. They're doing this. They're doing that. So I started rating these places on live, taking these pictures and posting their foods up on Facebook and things like that.
Okay.
And And so I started letting people know what experience I had with them. I had a highest rating of 5. And then I started taking pictures, and people started asking me where you were and where did you get that food from. I would tell them how good it was, the sides, the meat, the main course, the drinks, everything. And then I started doing videos. I said I'll just take it to another level. I started doing videos. I started doing this like the last 2.5 years.
Okay.
And then people started going to some of the places I was going, and I tell people all the
I
time.
definitely was.
yeah, you've been to a couple of them, Gret. And so I would tell people, I said, listen, my taste buds aren't your taste buds. Yours aren't mine. So you may like spicy food. I don't really like it that spicy. You may like barbecue that's sweet. You may like the vinegary taste. Somebody may like it hot. So I was just letting them know, go patronize these people for themselves. Stop asking me. You can ask me how it was, but some people would ask me to bring them food. I say, no, stop asking. Come patronize these places for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Y'all
But I think some of the bad thing with that, though, we live in a society where people want convenience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's kind of like you kind of got you like the driver, like you the food guy. So yeah, if you in here, bring me something. Let's put the order in. Bring me this, Mark. How long you gonna be in there? Baby, you want something too?
Hey, it started getting out of hand too, man. Going all across town, bringing people food, man.
Yeah.
I started saying I ain't doing that no more.
No, you
come up
supposed
here
to
and
do
buy
that.
it yourself.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But I told you, people that convenience, man. People want that convenience, you know. So it's like you already in there. So bring me something, you know.
And I will say this, there. I mean to cut you
No,
off.
you good.
All the places I go, if I've been there a few times, I don't eat all that food because I got cousins saying sometimes, man, you should be 500 pounds. You eating all this food, man. And I got cousins saying, you must have a stomach full of steel, made of steel. So, but no, a lot of times I don't eat all that food. Sometimes I will try and give it away. But a lot of times I do eat it, especially if it's a new dish.
Now, let me ask you, say you do 5, so you go as high as 5 and as low as 1.
Zero.
Okay. Have you given out zeros?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't.
Have you given out 1s?
I haven't. I've given out a 2.
You giving out a 2?
I don't think I did it on live though. I think I probably
Okay,
told
well,
the
I
person.
mean, yeah, you don't want. Yeah,
I don't
like
wanna
I said,
hurt- I don't
I
wanna-
get that. Yeah, I totally respect that.
But that's part of it, though. You
is.
got to give the true rating. Now, somebody might go there and be like,
I like
okay,
him.
he
I like that.
he didn't rate it like
Yeah,
this.
but I work with
you-
controversial guys, so that's they gonna
But I mean,
do that.
So I say this. So
talking about?
if you got the restaurant that's a 2, and you didn't tell me if it was good, and I just seen you in there eating, but you didn't tell me this food was trash. I'd be upset. I'd be like, "Boy, I'm tripping."
But I haven't.
Tell me,
I haven't.
if it's a 2, it's trash.
I haven't seen a restaurant that I would give a 1, 2, or 3. But if it's a certain dish, I have seen some dishes I would rate maybe
Okay,
a 2
just a
or
dish.
3.
Okay,
Just that dish.
okay.
So let's do
That
this.
cleared up. That
Don't
cleared
do
up.
it.
What's the most important thing to you when you walk into a restaurant, as far as say your rating? What do you look for? First thing you look for.
Cleanliness is the first thing
Okay.
off the bat.
Okay, that's first. So what's second?
Customer service,
And then the food.
and then the food. But
But does that go into your rating? Is it well, the
Got
clean?
to.
Well,
that goes into the rating.
But it's got to be the
overall.
overall. He ain't got his food yet.
But it doesn't go into the rating of the dish that I'm eating.
Okay.
It goes into the rating of that
overall.
restaurant.
Of the
If I was going to a
experience.
restaurant.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But when I go to restaurants, it's 2 things. When I leave, I want to be full and satisfied.
Okay.
That's the 2 things I look for: full and satisfied. I'm not talking about the price, because everybody regulates their price difference. Because you got restaurants in different locations,
Right.
maybe higher,
Right.
catering to that.
Right,
that
yeah,
gender-
yeah.
that area.
So you're solely about the food quality.
Food, yeah, full and satisfied.
Okay.
Portions means a lot. Don't give me the kids' portion now.
Okay.
I have some restaurants that give me the kids'
Let
portion.
me put Serge on the
Better
spot.
ask for him.
Sir, is price big to you?
Nah. If food
If
is
you-
good,
if you like
if
it,
the
then
food
you-
is
you'll
worth
pay.
it. Yeah.
Dave City, what about you?
price, it ain't. I like eating at Charlie, so it ain't like
Okay,
the price
so you
ain't
good.
the issue. I like good food.
Like good food. Squid?
Doesn't matter as long as the food.
As
is
long as
good.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not finna give you Charlie's prices and you got the Charlie's in the mall. Like
Yeah.
them 2 different Charlies.
Yeah. The Charlie.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you this fun like you said.
Well,
about
hold on.
food.
Now, I'm gonna tell you now. And he gets something about this. Now, if you're somebody I'm gonna patronize, and I do patronize my own, I will pay what I probably wouldn't pay a gyros. Like just because
Yeah.
you might.
I get that, but I'm gonna tell you something funny. Now, before me and Lisa been married 10 years this past July.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. I wasn't looking for that, but just so it out there. I do think it's very nice.
Miss
Shout out to
Lisa,
Reed.
you have my sympathies. Go ahead.
I was always tight growing up. I ain't paying a lot of money to go. We go somewhere and eat. To me, going out to eat is the experience. Conversation that you have with that person, that's what makes the outing. So my wife, for my birthday, I turned 50 last year, 2020. She said, "Well, hey, I'm gonna take you to."
That's 2 years ago.
2 years ago, okay. I'm gonna take you to Ruth Chris for your birthday. And I'm like, Ruth Chris, like, wait a minute, now, that's pricey. You know, she's like,
no, that's expensive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we go, and the meal, but I'm gonna tell you, that's the best steak I ever had.
Yeah, you get what
I'm
you
telling
pay
you, you
for.
get and my dad always said you get to pay for it. Huh?
I know you ate steak, but I heard it's pretty good. I've eaten there before, and I'm gonna tell you my first experience at Eddie V's. I was like, this wasn't worth it, but the second one was kind of okay. But Ruth Chris has good everything that
I'm talking about that. That was
steak,
a cut above. Okay, wait a minute.
I'm like my man right here. Charlie to me is the best one. And what high school's that across the street from?
Okay, yeah, was it Gary Adult? Okay, anyway, hey, we got Rap with Ryan jumping on with us tonight. What's going on, Miss Ryan? Hey, you was 2-1 last week, so yeah,
bookie plug.
Ryan got the answer, so we're gonna bring you on this week. Hey, last week now you hit with Pittsburgh. You shocked the world with that. But San Francisco laid down from the perfect going 3-0, and Philly took care of business. So we're gonna get your first two out the way. So you 2-1. Okay. What's your two show nuffs?
I think Eagles are gonna beat Minnesota, and
that's a close game too. Okay.
And I think Buffalo's got Tennessee.
Okay, so you getting the Monday night games. Okay, those are two show nuffs. What's your watch out game this week?
I think the Lions can beat the Commanders.
Okay.
That is a watch out. I don't see the Lions beating nobody.
You don't see the Lions beating nobody. Now, her dad might have heard that. Now,
yeah.
Your wings might get messed up.
Hey, is that Dave City
right next to
Hey, talk to him, Marcus. Get them together, Marcus.
They're going to need
Hey, Marcus ain't going for that, man.
Come on, bro, for real.
Marcus ain't going for that.
Y'all going to need Barry and Calvin to come out there this week,
They play kind of tough this week.
They play tough. Like I said, they play tough. And one thing about Carson Wentz, he will give it up now.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz will give it up. So
he going to give it up.
He going to give it up?
We going to take it.
Okay, well, like I say, we'll do. I'll call you Thursday, and Ryan, make sure you're close to it. Make sure your daddy follow your path this week.
Okay.
So, hey, we'll see you next Tuesday. Now, thank you. So we got Buffalo and Philadelphia, and then the Commanders on the watch out.
Yeah, with Lions beating.
She probably said because he was sitting next to her.
She said, that's why he in there. She'll pick the Lions every week to lose. Every week, that's either the show up or the watch out. I don't know what excuse. I don't love for the Lions. None. So, hey, I'm saying that if you go 5, you win these next 3, you'll be 5-1. Get ready now. So
that's the bookie killer.
Yeah, that's the bookie killer. So hey, how school was last week?
It was good.
Did Western Chapel win Friday?
No.
Who beat them?
No. We lost to. Who did we lose to? I think Sunlight.
Was it a blowout?
No, we played Thursday.
It was a blowout though.
We've been losing pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We might even try to help them out. Try to get them inspiration because you hitting with these picks.
Yeah, we need help. It's pretty bad. But yeah.
And tell Marcus, hey, let me get with him. Let me get to Marcus real quick. Thanks for everything that you do, brother.
Absolutely.
Everything that you do, we appreciate you. But hey, I ain't gonna say this on live. I'm pulling for the Lions this week. I want y'all to get one. I'm pulling for y'all this week.
Tell Squid to stay on my team too. Don't pick him at all this whole year.
Okay. Hey, thank y'all for kicking it with us. So we'll be back at it next Tuesday. Thank you, baby. All right, Marcus, I'll holler at you, bro.
All right.
Yeah, so we got, so Rap with Ryan, she doing her thing. So back when we were talking about paying for food, I think, and this is just for me, a lot of people ask, well, like this costs too much, and I don't get that. Like, if you want, you get what you pay for.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to get out this $10.99 stuff. Ain't $10.99 no more.
No.
At all.
Everything done went up. Prices done went up, so food gonna go up.
McDonald's ain't got no dollar menu.
Yeah, McDonald's ain't got no dollar menu no more.
Yeah. Dollar Tree ain't got no
Dollar Tree no more. You know what I'm saying? $1.25.
It's $1 and something.
Yeah, it's some tax. Yeah,
$1 and something.
$1 and something. You're right. So when you like you say, now we did the seafood with the 60. There was no resistance on that.
It shouldn't be.
When you start going to hit some of these establishments, have you seen something maybe like, ooh, this a little high? Like. And I don't want you to say nobody, you got to just say nobody establishment, just,
Yeah, a lot of places I go to, some places I go to, the prices are higher than others. But again, it's two things I don't tell a person, an establishment, how to cook their food, and I don't tell them where to set their prices because I don't know what they're paying for their prices. Right. I don't know their overhead. I don't know what they cost to pay the building and the workers and everything. So I don't set people's prices, and I don't tell them what to add to their food. That's the way they make it, and I don't want to get my hand into that because everybody makes, we'll just use oxtails. Like you said, oxtails have gone up.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, Blue Flame, just throwing it out there.
Hey, he's up now.
They 32, 33.
Okay.
For dinner. I mean, I don't want to make nobody uneasy, but we have a conversation.
Them my buddies over there.
Yeah. That's my man right there. But so is Jerk Hut. Jerk Hut.
Dunn's River, you're right.
Yes, I mean, you paying for it, but I tell people all the time.
But if you're going to pay, I'll just say it because it's probably not one of the ones we go. I'm not to go to, but like a Red Lobster. If you're gonna pay Olive Garden, I'm gonna pay my folks.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I tell people all the time, you go to Publix and get them what they ask for. When you run through that, or they scan your items, you don't get them no resistance
at all.
When you go to Macy's, you go buy them new James when they come out, you don't get them no resistance.
None.
Yeah.
When they run it through. This is your total. You do one or two things. You give them that cash, or you pull out your card.
Or you may do both.
Yeah, you may do both.
Yeah,
it depends on how your money is.
Up, how you live,
split it up. Yeah,
the way my bank
move.
account set up.
Yeah, I got 100 here to put the rest on this.
It's something that Gret just said about going to Red Lobster, and I'm not knocking Red Lobster or any of these establishments that are chain restaurants.
Yes, sir.
I would never rate McDonald's, Burger King,
right?
Because they're consistent. Checkers and those places, they're consistent. We know how their food tastes. I don't
know about consistent. That Checkers on file and 15.
Man.
That one ain't too
bash
consistent.
them.
Yeah. That's a chain. They good. That's a chain.
Yeah. But when you go to these chain restaurants, most of the time their food is consistent. And I'm not trying to be funny, it's hard for these other places because it's not factory. You know how you go to a cookie, like you say,
right.
like Nilla Wafer's going to taste the same all the time. They're the same.
Standard operating procedures aren't.
But they also get them from the same
okay.
place, and they also are probably in charge of their slaughterhouses and what have you as well. So
but like Gret was saying about a Red Lobster, I won't go there and rate that because that food most time will be consistent. But when you go to these other places, like you just said, I'll give a shout out to Blue Flame because Blue Flame is one of my.
Shout out to Davis and his old lady.
Yeah, Davis.
You know him. You know Davis and Tamika, but their food is real good, and you get more for your money worth.
I'm just gonna say Davis does give you good portions. I know you brought up portions before. I said, is that a part of your?
You get more for your money.
Yeah, Davis. You're gonna be all right when you leave.
You'll be full going to Blue Flame.
Might be leaning over when you get ready.
Other than going to Red Lobster, and I'm not knocking Red Lobster. You'll be full, and you spent less money there.
But like I said, with
Soul Food Fantasy.
I've been to.
Oh, where's that at?
Right next to Rubik's Cuban.
Soul Food Fan. I ain't never heard of that.
Where?
Soul Food Fan. Okay.
Bush
make
and
a
50th.
mean jerk turkey leg. Yeah.
They open every day, or
I think
Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
Through Sunday.
Yeah.
By the 7-Eleven?
Right there.
Yeah, right about the barbershop. We used to go to.
On the other side of 7-Eleven.
Oh, really?
Right there next to
Yeah.
Right next door. It used to be Rubik's
It was
Cuban.
Rubik's Cube. We used to go there back in
Oh,
the day.
okay.
Yeah. They're good.
Soul Food Fantasy. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Soul
okay.
Food
Well,
Fan.
now I have something to put on. I have something to put on my list now. Okay.
Okay.
Jerk turkey wing.
Man.
Jerk turkey leg. Okay.
Turkey wing. Yeah.
Turkey wings, okay.
Yeah, one of the best.
What they size? What kind of size they
I
got?
ain't had nothing else. I went one time, got the jerk turkey wings. I ain't tried nothing else.
Ain't tried
on
that?
it.
Macaroni and cheese, greens. They got a couple different ones.
See, I'm a Georgia boy. I'm looking for them lima beans, field peas.
You ain't gonna find that.
You're gonna find that at Blue Flame. That's a regular on Blue Flame.
Okay.
Yeah, lima beans.
They got field peas. They got lima beans.
That's what I be looking
okra.
for. Yeah, that good Georgia. I be wanting that Georgia grocery.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah, that's blue flame.
and they're gonna give you a lot for the money.
Yams.
Okay. Dessert. They got mean desserts.
Yeah, they got cakes.
Yeah, both of them have dessert. Soul Food Fantasy and also Blue Flame. They have a lot
The
of
only
desserts.
other one that's close is Steph's.
That Dade City. Shout out Dade City.
They close. They good church going folk. They close on Sunday, so you can't go down there on Sunday.
But
Are you serious?
No,
That's
but
what I
I'll tell you
said.
one thing though, it's worth the ride.
Oh no, it's different. I've heard that. In fact, they came to a friend of mine's party.
I've been there.
Back
It's
in
worth the
February.
ride.
They food decent.
You got another one, M&R Cafe, Southern Cuisine on 34th and Osborne.
That's Maria Rumlin, then, right?
There you go,
Yeah.
Maria and Eric.
Where
Boy,
they
they
shout
got some
out to them,
mean
yeah.
food.
Eric,
boy.
yeah, Maria.
Yes.
Where?
34th and Osborne.
Yeah. Right across from
M&R Cafe, Southern
what's the
Cuisine
spot?
with
Jackson's
flavor.
Market.
Right across the street from Jackson.
I'll tell you funny, Jackson's
there,
Market.
new roundabout.
I thought they closed that.
No, they've been open for 4 years.
They've been 4 years.
Oh, okay.
It was a burger spot at
That's on the other side. The
Yeah,
burger
that's
spot was on the other side, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, it was there at one time, though, right?
I'll go by there.
Because I remember back in the day, Jackson's Market let you get them 2 fish sandwiches for $5, and while they out there doing the food, the dude let you get some of that shrimp while you wait. So I throw them a couple of dollars. I'll get them 2 fish sandwiches, them two not catfish, just Bossa, 2 Bossa sandwiches, 2 for $5. They're like 2001. So I mean, back. Maybe let you get. Maybe you want to cover these shrimp? Absolutely.
Back when gas was $1.25.
Yeah, gas was not. I wouldn't even pay $1. Gas was 95 cents. If it was $1, I go pay it. I'm going to be 97 down this way.
Too many digits in there.
Yeah, too many. Yeah, 3 digits. I don't want that. I want to see that point. I don't want to see 0 point. Yeah. So, but like you said, everything has prices have gone up. And I think, when you want a good meal, you should definitely invest in it. You pay good money, and you want to, have a good meal and a good experience. That's very important. And I think, right, what you're doing, say like with the food truck. So do you have people, when everybody come together, is there anybody that prices are, say, higher than everybody? I know you can't regulate it because, y'all getting together, so your price is your price. But do you have people that say, oh, I would have went there, but they too high? You get people that do stuff like that?
Yeah, we have that. One food truck is a little bit higher. Then again, I don't know what they pay for their food.
Exactly. I get it.
Sometimes people can get just say oxtails. Sometimes you may catch oxtails on sale. You can sell it a little cheaper that week.
Or the quality of what they buy might be a higher quality.
Yeah.
Marcus went and told me about. I didn't realize the chicken wings had gone up. So
yeah.
Chicken,
you got to go find it. Yeah, chicken went up high, very high. Like even like
just like the oxtails.
Oxtail, but even just to put it in perspective, I know Publix, they 20 wings used to be $10.99. Now they like $15, $16 for 20 wings.
Well, I bought a pack. I bought a pack.
But I'm talking about, but they already
the cook, the
spice,
cook,
they already ready.
Mm-hmm.
So they used to be $10.99. One time they were $8.99.
Yeah,
$17 for a pack. And I'm like,
that's almost $1 a wing.
Yeah.
No, and I'm like, wow.
We're talking about uncooked.
Yeah, uncooked. I'm like, wow.
Oh yeah.
It's
So
amazing how much more expensive.
Oh yeah, it costs to eat. It costs to eat. Then eating healthy is more expensive. That's more expensive. Eating healthy is more expensive.
I look at how they live over there. What do you call it, Midtown Market or whatever, over in that area.
Yeah.
Whole Foods. Yeah, they need to give half foods in.
Change the name from Whole Foods to half foods.
That price is crazy, man. But
especially on that meat and
Yeah, but like you say, but that side of town, they can pay that. They will pay that because look at where they at.
If you go to Publix,
that meat in there different. That's different meat over there.
You can't go to Aliana's on 22nd on Meatland. That's
no,
totally
I won't go to no more.
That's
Now
the same
I will
kind of
go down
meat.
to Detweiler's and
That's why I got
get my Amish
decent.
brothers a shout out over there at Detweiler's.
Yeah, they decent.
When it comes to the meats.
Yeah, so we finna get into our halftime break, man. Like I said, we kicked it with Jefferson alum this evening. So me and Walter, we kind of like the outcast tonight. Jefferson High School.
University of Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
know
the
what
university.
you're talking about.
Anyway,
We got another one in the house over there.
Okay, we got another dragon in here. Okay, we outnumbered there, man.
Yeah.
Better be careful in here.
Drags a hit like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. So with that being said, we're going to get into our halftime break, man. This is going to be brought to you by my man Carlos Martin. He's a Buck fan this week. Him and Eddie over there at the Auto Repair Center, 40th Street, 7101 North 40th. It's 813-443-4730.
Quality prices, quality work.
Yeah, they fair with the price and he better with the work. Solid dude. So he a Buck fan right now. We'll see how that go after this week. And you see what me and Ruff rocking these Chop Shop apparel. Go check us out. 813-400-7015. We do not own the rights to this music, sir. Get us on the halftime break. Give me 2 of them.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
We're back from our halftime break. Yours truly, Easy D's. I got my man Greg Doss to my immediate right. Also, Dade City's finest, Walt Dizzle, right here
Yes,
across.
sir.
And the special guest tonight is Mark Wins. He's got a lot of paparazzi going on right now. He got his own. He got a show within the show right now.
Got his own camera crew.
He got his own camera crew with us, kicking it with us tonight. So let me get back into, like, I know we were just talking about pricing and, you know, certain things, and you say cleanliness is very important. Have you ever been to an establishment? You ain't got to say the name. We're like, man,
You can if you want to.
no, we ain't gonna do that. No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it friendly.
We can do this like Dirty Dining.
No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We
You
doing
giving
that.
somebody an F?
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Shut them down.
He be,
Shut them down.
Paul Dizzle be with that. So let me ask you, somewhere you ain't got to say the name. Like, it's like, okay, it's a little, it's ain't really clean in here. Like, you know, okay, I don't really like this. Like, I might get my order to go.
I don't recall.
May not get my order at all.
I don't recall.
Food.
I don't recall going to an establishment because, for one, I think the people will shut you down if it's not clean enough. But I don't recall going to some place.
Now, okay, you in jail. Okay, so let's get past that. Customer service. I know you have some attitudes. I know you have some attitudes when you going to get food. Especially you get on somebody nerves, ask you questions.
Oh my goodness, I've gotten that plenty of times. Customer service is has been bad on a lot of places.
I've noticed a rise in bad customer service too.
A lot of places I've gone there.
But the place you go to with bad customer service, did the food outweigh the service? Have you been anywhere where the food just like, this food so good I don't care how they treat me when I walk in?
Some places the food,
you name them.
Some places the food was better than the customer service. But I would rather have good customer service and okay food than
bad service and great food.
Yes, I would. Because customer service means a lot to me.
You don't care about service?
Nah, we going there. We cuss each other out, man. Just make sure my food
gotta be good.
You gonna come back after somebody done curse you out?
I'm gonna cuss them right back out.
And threw your food on the platter. You gonna come back?
Hey, if the food good, I'll be back. I'll come back. I'll see y'all in a week or two. I'll see y'all in a week or two.
Because the reason why I say that, because a lot of times I can go home and doctor up bad food.
There you go.
But you can't fix customer service.
In fact, customer service may keep you from bad customer service may keep you from coming back.
Yeah, and it will.
Okay, food. I'm like,
They got to be good though. It got to be.
No, a lot of times I've had to go talk to management about people, and I really don't like to do that because that's their job. I don't want to get nobody fired.
Right.
And some people have said, "Man, hey, that looks bad on me. That's reflection on me." So they have had to straighten some people on the cash register, maybe the cook. But I'm big on customer service, and to me, the best customer service out there is Chick-fil-A. I ain't seen nobody.
Not close.
I ain't seen nobody close to them.
Who got better
Publix
customer
probably
service
second, but they're distance.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A. Listen.
And they always happy.
Even the custodian happy.
Did y'all see the little Instagram, the little meme had the dude running next to the car?
Yeah.
So he trying to take the order. You know how they tell you to pull up? He said the dude done punched it. He running full speed. Taking the order the whole time. Then he finished. My pleasure.
Like you said, you can have 50 cars in front of you at Chick-fil-A.
You still go.
It's gonna move seamless. It's like there's no hesitation, like nothing. And it's like when you go to other establishments, like, and I'm gonna say this because we folks, Popeyes, customer service, that drive-through.
Oh yeah.
See, and I go right back.
I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. I get that chicken sandwich and dirty rice.
Let me get some.
And I know I had to wait. It might be 2 cars. I'm probably gonna wait 12.
Ain't
15
nobody in front of you. Ain't nobody. You on the one at you at the window, and then you get around. Ain't nobody behind you. They say, "Can you pull up over here?"
Big Ben.
Man, Big Ben. I ain't been to where the Ruskin or Big Ben. Yeah, they.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I'm telling you,
My dad likes that. I don't eat
one on Bush.
Oh, the one on Bush. I'm telling you,
That's the one I go to.
let me tell you about Popeye story.
Where's your Popeyes on Bush?
Right there, Red Lobster.
Man, they named
Right at
On 26 in Bush. 26 in Bush.
Right at the
Okay.
Let me give you my Popeye story. This probably like one Friday. Here we gonna get Friday Navigate. This is about 8:00, and this is still like I want to say it's dark, so you got to say November, maybe November through January, somewhere around there. I knew it wasn't really cold. I pull up and say, "Man, let me get a 10-piece Cajun rice, red beans and rice." The dude said, "We ain't got no more chicken." Then with the laughing, like no, we ain't got no chicken.
This wasn't the chicken. This not the chicken sandwich.
He said,
Mind you, they close at 10.
Right, bro. He said, 8 o'clock. He said, "Man, we ain't got no more chicken." And I said, "What?" He told me that to my dog, "Man, we ain't got no more chicken." I'm like, "How you open?" Like,
They should have just shut it down. Anybody coming for the corner?
I'm gonna tell you my Popeye story. The one on Bush now.
Okay.
One on Bush 26. So we go there. It's a line outside. So I park and go inside.
Okay.
And there's a European American. He walks in. I guess he was walking. He probably looked like he was staying at the Holiday Inn and family at Busch Gardens. You know, like he was out of place.
Yeah.
In that area. He walked in, and I placed my order. He walked in. He said, "Oh man, I thought you guys were closed, man. The sign is out. The light's out on the sign. They done turned the light off on the sign so don't nobody else come in." So don't nobody else come in the restaurant, man. It's probably about 8:30.
We already know who worked there.
Yeah, but and that's what we get back to.
We already know who worked there.
That's what we're talking about. Lazy customer service. Here we go again. Now, why you got the light on?
I don't go no other Popeyes though.
And that dude, that dude probably had chicken that day too. So I'm just gonna try him and see what he go for it. And I'm just like, damn. I said, "Man, y'all ain't got no chicken." He was like,
"That's crazy."
No, we ain't got no chicken. I had to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. I really want what I want. I want it. Like you have a taste for Popeyes.
Yeah.
I want that Popeyes.
That's all I wanted. Give me that hot sauce and them Cajun sprinkles.
Hey, Darryl, you ain't think about getting the sides from Popeyes and going elsewhere and getting the chicken?
Man, I was so distraught. It was like I had my mouth really set on that 10-piece. Like, got the boys at the house. We finna get on this. So I said, "Man, let me get a 10-piece."
He said, "You ain't got spicy."
No, we ain't got no chicken.
Wow.
I said, "What? You ain't got no chicken?" And he just started laughing about, "No, we ain't got no chicken." Man, I went through, man. I said, "You got to be kidding me, man." But it's like Popeyes is one of those spots where that's what you want. That's just me.
And outweigh the customer service.
Yeah. So you're right. You're right. Because I mean, probably before the week is out,
you gonna go?
I'll probably get a chicken sandwich at the one on Big Ben with some Cajun rice. I'll be in the drive-thru. There'll be No cars
And
in
be
front.
mad.
It be
Ain't
12
nobody in
minutes.
front of you. You gonna
It
be
13 minutes for my
and they gonna
food car.
the one on Bush. They gonna tell you to pull up. Ain't nobody behind you or in front of you. Hey, just pull up to the spot over there.
I like churches better, so I have to beg the difference on that. I'm a churches.
Is there a church still open?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
50th Street,
There's
and
one
you're
on
gonna
50th.
wait there too on the drive-through line.
Man, church, I think church had a
I ain't even know
two-piece.
church still had a
Two-piece
drive-through.
Tuesday.
Yeah, my sister-in-law, man, they
Across
got-
from the gyros.
Yeah, they got the two. They got the two for 99 cents, right?
No,
Well, it
that
had
was
the
not
two
anymore.
now.
I think
That
it's
was years
more now.
ago.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's
it's
a
more.
lot of
But
years ago.
don't go there on a Tuesday. You're gonna wait. You're gonna wait.
Tuesday
Man,
has
but they
come
only
in
got
here.
is the one on Fletcher still open?
Yeah,
on Fletcher.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
got
one on
one on
Fletcher
Fletcher?
and the one on 50. That's it.
They ain't got the one in the West no more.
Oh, that's been gone.
Yeah, that been
Okay,
gone.
so the West is gone. The one
Hillsborough
gone.
Nebraska gone.
Nebraska
Both
gone.
Nebraska's gone.
Yeah, both Nebraska. Yeah, you're right.
Which one? Howard.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's gone. That's gone.
That's gone too.
That's
okay.
that's Popeyes over there though.
Popeyes on Main though. Popeyes on Green. That's right there on Green. They used to have a
Green
church.
and Howard.
They used to have a churches though in West. I forgot exactly where they had the churches back in the day though.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
been gone.
Church man, I
That was
ate
on,
churches.
Tampa.
In Atlanta, man, churches is like McDonald's. I know I had church every Friday from 4th grade to 8th grade. Every Friday, right there, we're gonna get that church. We're gonna get that churches.
I tell you what. I tell you what about churches. You're gonna know you in the hood when you see one.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that.
My
They
mom
only
used-
put 'em
my
in
mom
the
used to
hood.
drive- My mom used to drive from
Wow.
Bay City
He
to
said it out
town.
loud too.
Man, and
churches.
that was churches were banging.
She want the thigh and a wing
Yeah,
and fried okra. She be killing about that fried okra.
and they had that good, they had that mean cherry soda too.
And they
Yeah.
biscuits.
back in the
Oh yeah, back in the day,
Yeah.
that cherry soda. I ain't had a soda in about 15
Yeah.
years, but that cherry
They
soda.
had one on 56. I remember they had one on 56. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was late night back
And those
then.
jalapeno peppers, boy.
Yeah.
You don't get those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Churches, like I said, we done seen some spots come in. Like I remember they brought Bojangles. I thought Bojangles was gonna stick,
Bojangles should have stuck, bro.
but it didn't.
I like
It's amazing
Bojangles.
in Tampa that didn't stick because they definitely have them still up in Tallahassee.
Georgia,
Guthrie's?
North
Oh,
Carolina,
North Carolina
Georgia.
big.
Oh,
They're big in North
Guthrie's
Carolina.
big too though.
Guthrie's came
I thought
down here, and I thought
But
Guthrie's
they still on
they
South
would-
Del Mabry though.
Yeah,
They got
South
one.
They got
Mabry.
one?
On South Del Mabry, yeah, they
but
got
it's
one.
not- It don't
You
have
go
the
down there
same
and get you a
aesthetic.
gut box.
You're gonna get you a gut body. They had the one on 56. I lost my mind when they built that one. I said we in business. They were going like 2 years. They were done.
The Mexicans in there taking over. The Mexicans in there taking over. They got Taco Sun over there, man. That thing swinging.
Hey, hold on. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent.
Let
I
Vegas
like
see the
Taco
big
Sun,
thing.
man.
Taco Sun be good though. Taco Sun is official.
Glad
Yeah.
Guthrie's gone.
I haven't been there.
That's
I'm
what
glad
I'm
I've
saying.
seen it.
They
Go write a
they got
review
good
on them.
food.
You like Mexican food?
They got good food.
Go write a
They
review
got
on
tacos,
them.
Too big
nachos. I
on
mean,
it.
they got chicken nachos. I mean, if you
Going up.
if
Nah,
you
where is it?
palate right on
On
56.
56.
Well, it used to be where Long John Silver back in the day.
No,
Where
I
the
think,
Family Dollar is, you got the
On
Family
Bush?
Dollar.
No,
No,
on
56. When you passing King, past the light, it's on your right side before you get the Riverbend, old school Riverbend apartments.
okay.
It's still Riverbend.
No, it's something else now.
Oh, it ain't.
You know, these
Well, that's what
apartments
it's
change.
called.
Yeah, these apartments change in the city.
Okay.
I mean, they had the
Yeah,
way.
go write a review on them.
On the
And
same side
you
as
look in the
16?
kitchen,
Yeah.
ain't nobody speaking English. That's how you know
Yeah.
you're getting real good, authentic
Yeah,
Mexican
nobody-
food.
yeah.
You look back there, they be talking to each other, ain't nobody.
Well,
Well, how they
You
gonna
know,
understand? Oh, the
the
number
person
system.
the
And the
person at
register.
the register.
Yeah, they speak.
They
They
speak
hablo.
English.
They hablo.
Okay.
They
But
hablo.
you back there in the kitchen,
This-
Yeah, ain't nobody better know English.
This one went off the rails. This show went off the rails.
No, we just
I know a little bit of Spanish. I can relate to them a little bit.
yo, hablo.
Yeah, but they got good food. Like I said, they got good food, and they fair with the prices.
Okay.
Yeah, they fair with the prices.
Yeah.
They
I
decent.
guess we check them out. I mean, well,
Sir,
You
you
got
speak
to
Spanish?
if you.
Yeah, sir, don't speak Spanish. Yeah, sir, he good. Yeah.
I got Spanish too in high school. That's about as far as I got.
Oh, okay,
What,
that real.
what grade you got?
Oh, he probably failed. At the university, Thomas Jefferson.
Well, I took it for a different reason though.
Okay.
Because of the people in there.
Oh, okay.
So.
okay.
The senorita.
Yeah. I ain't want to say
Senorita.
that.
Okay, yeah,
I
that's
took
all
it all
like it
3
is.
years
now,
and
yeah.
flunked them all. Yeah.
Oh, man. So you said the front of the class or the back?
In the back.
I don't forget where I said, but
You
boy.
sat in the back. Ain't no way you sit in the front.
Yeah. In the back.
Yeah, my teacher.
Yeah,
I
if you sit in the
clown
front and fail, you slow.
who'd you have? Suarez?
My teacher made me
Who
sit in the
you
front.
think is-
First day, because they get everybody. They got the they got the
took it 2
roster
years,
for all the students. So back then teachers they wait on you. So as soon as you come in, you come on sit right there, son. You already know. Go sit right there. So they got me posted up right there in the front.
Yeah, I
Try to
sit in
look
the
back.
I
What
was
you
in the
looking at,
back.
sir? Straight ahead. Yes, ma'am. So We're going to take our third break. This is going to be brought to you by my man Conaz over there at 1510 North Hubert, 813-870-0404.
Dragon territory.
Okay.
Shout out to Mike Trigg.
Yeah.
Carver City in the house.
E-Trigg, downtown Carver City. And we also got that What's Up Wednesday coming September 28th. Last Wednesday of the month doing community chat. Do not miss that. That's going to be a big one. Serge, give us a little something before we get back. Get into the fourth quarter. We back at the Chop Shop. Like I said, yours truly, Easy D's. I got Ruff with me, Dave City, Stand Up Wall Dizzle, and also a Steve Dragon alum, Mark Wynn's been hanging out, kicking it with us. So, Mark, let me ask you this: as we continue to elaborate on the food trucks and with what you got going on in regards to critiquing establishments, not giving 0 stars to anybody.
Yeah.
But just like Dizzle just said, Walt Dizzle said it best. If that's the lane, we're gonna have to be rough. Well, not to be rough, you got to be very.
You got to be honest.
You got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You got to be honest, and not to say you stepping down on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I do believe that if there's room for improvement, they should be made aware of it.
Should be put on notice.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Ooh.
He said,
I just don't like to.
You don't want to be that person. That makes like a bad person.
I don't.
But the people depending on you, Mark.
You the voice of the city.
If they ask me, if they give me a tray and I eat it there and they ask me how was it, I'll say sometimes it had a little bit too much salt for me. I say, but I tell them don't change because my taste bud's not yours and yours not mine. Other people may like the salt. I may say it's too much salt. Somebody may say it's not enough salt. So I want them to get another opinion, but a lot of times they go off my recommendation because they said you the one bringing the people in. So they'll maybe try to change the food, and I don't want them to change it.
Okay, so now with that being said, you said your following. Man, we talked about this earlier, so I'm going to bring this up to you again. We're not talking about what you got coming down the pipe, but Steve Harvey did the Hoodie Awards. How would you feel about maybe coordinate like a Best of the Bay? Your best barbershops. Dizzle, what you said about the
Wins Award, huh?
Well, I mean, you got different spots.
Like
I mean, you
Best
got
of
your
the Bay,
wings,
like
Best of the Bay, barbershop, beauty salon,
estheticians.
That's the word. I couldn't get it out. Thank you.
Nail salons.
Yeah, Darren, me, you talked about that.
Yeah,
and I gave you my opinion on that. I probably wouldn't be in the voting because
you wouldn't vote. No, you don't vote. You just go. You just let them know what you thought.
You putting it on. You the Steve Harvey.
But the votes are coming in from other people.
Yeah, other people because I don't want to be. Yeah, I don't want nobody to think I'm biased towards.
No. So it would be like an award show. So it'll be like a online voting or something.
Yeah, people vote. Like I said, you give a list of places you're going. I mean, we could do this maybe a year or so because it's going to take you a while to get out and go different places. Like you say, if you go to it. To get your car detail, you get your car detail maybe once a month, every 2-3 weeks. Mm-hmm. You may get you about 7 or 8 of them. You do that. Barbershops, just because I think where a lot of people get confused is barbershops to me have changed because the vibe in the shop is what makes the shop. Mm-hmm. Anybody can cut your hair, but it's the vibe within the shop. If you go to a shop where there's a lot of foolishness, ignorance going on, and you got to worry about somebody might be fighting or somebody might pull a pistol on somebody. That's not recommended. That's a live barbershop. Don't make it a good barbershop. But you want to go somewhere, you go in and talk about different subjects, different things, and where you get that vibe where people connect. Because you got some guys that maybe just say, hey, I ain't coming to get married, I'm just coming here to kick it. You know what I'm saying? And they feel comfortable, on my day off. I got off a little early, I'm coming here and kick it with my boys in here. People do that. Even like Waldo used to cut my hair. And I was in there, I ain't working. I just got off work. I'm in that building hanging out with them. I did that before I went home. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good idea as far as, say, putting something together. It's not trying to say, put you a man Mark tripping because he ain't say nothing about us. That's not what it's about, because these are just subjective opinions of others. You're just the person that is, I went here, okay, hey, these are the places that people can say, because I tell people all the time, it's like okay, we spoke about, you said like soul food. You went to about 4 or 5 different soul food spots, So somebody may say, well, hey, Mark, he didn't recognize us, but you ain't never been there. So you're gonna go on where you've been and you put it out to people, because if you recommend somewhere you ain't gone,
I can't give a rating on it.
Right. If they know Mark does what he does, they can always reach out to him.
Yeah.
It's not like he's hard to find.
Right.
Yeah. But
I've had a few.
At the same time, it's coming. So just if you set this up, it's gonna be people that's upset with you. You're gonna have to deal with that if you set it up. Like it's gonna come. No matter how hard you try, you can't please everybody.
Right.
So at the end of the day, if you prepare to do this, you're gonna hear criticism or dislike or disdain from somebody that owns a business in this area that's not gonna be happy with you because you didn't add a business, or you didn't say something positive about their business, or just something that you probably can't even control.
On behalf of him, if you all want him to come and patronize your establishment, reach out.
Yeah, they definitely can do that.
And have your establishment on point, so you don't come in there and see no dingy,
But I think something else too, though.
No dingy establishment.
A lot of people want the exposure; they don't want what come with it.
Man, you got to work for it. You got to work for things.
And that's the gift and the curse of it.
And that's when they're gonna be mad.
Right. Oh, we got Mark coming in. Mark coming in. Hey, Mark, go live with you. So you do your where you at, and they're like, man, I don't. That look dirty in there. So then it's like, okay, well, they wouldn't know it was dirty because Mark put it up, and we saw it on Mark's live.
And now,
we not just saying that's the truth, though. It's love.
And now you've
but I just told him, if you're going to call for him, be ready.
Yeah.
Right.
And we speaking with reason.
Yeah.
Y'all actually, y'all laying it out there for real.
Yeah.
Right out in the open, because a lot of people have asked me to come to places, and I haven't gotten around to it. And it's on a different schedule now, because this team right now, it's going to be some fees behind this now, because we got a team of people now, man. It's not just pop up here and do this now. I've been doing a lot of stuff for free.
Yeah, but like I said, you're supposed to get paid. That's marketing. That's marketing.
That's how Dragons do.
Yeah, but I tell him the same thing. There's no such thing as free work.
Yeah.
This is my partner right here. Me and him go back 30 years. I ain't never went to him. He done cut my hair for 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
I ain't never say, hey, man, can I get a free cut?
Yeah.
I sit in your chair. You provide the service. I pay you. And that's what you do as business.
Yeah, it's gonna.
So you can't be. Support go both ways. So how you want me to come in here and pump your business, and then you just go be like, oh, okay, appreciate it, Mark. You want a real sandwich?
Yeah, but you guys are laying this out. I'm glad you asked these questions, because cleanliness means a lot, because a lot of people have been asking me to go to people's houses that have foods and cook
definitely
foods.
Need to go. I'm tell you this. You need to go to their house free of charge. Free of charge, live in their kitchen. You need to do. You need. This needs to be done. This needs to be done. Everybody can't be trusted at their house.
Well, that is true.
If you have the ability to go into someone's kitchen, they telling you to come, just go free of charge. Go in there for a plate.
Now, a lot of people have a kickback if I go to a person's house, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not against dogs and cats, because God.
I am in the kitchen.
I
am too.
That was the one thing that they said, that they see animals roaming around the kitchen.
Said roaming.
And that's me to come.
I agree. I don't like to see animals at any place that I eat, even if somebody brings them in with them. You can't leave your mutt or your
They got a shout out from my mom.
Okay. What's happening, homie? Yeah, but like I say, you can't earmark. That's part of the business, man. So I don't never want you to get dissuaded on what you're doing, but I just feel like you got something good going, and people should be able to embrace that because we all adults. We all are grown men.
We all adults, but everybody
so
don't care.
If you offended, because every customer you have ain't gonna be happy. Every review you get ain't gonna be positive. So what you gonna do? Close? When somebody says something about you?
They pushing me now.
Yeah, I'm saying.
They bringing up.
Yeah, that's true. That's the truth, though.
We want the truth.
No, we're only saying what other people think. You're gonna have that segment to think the same way as well, because they're gonna value your opinion anyway, but they're looking at what you're presenting, and like you said,
like if you tell me this food was amazing, and I go there and I might,
it's hot garbage.
Yeah, I might not like what you put out there, and I'm be like, man, Mark don't know what he's talking about. Okay. But if I go there, and you tell me that the customer service was trash, but the food was good, I already know what I'm looking for when I go in there. How they gonna treat me?
But you don't think at the same time, if they're asking me to come out there, and I tell
just
them,
come as you are.
Just say if I come on a Tuesday, they're prepared for that Tuesday. They clean up that Tuesday. Somebody go in that Wednesday.
Hey, but I mean,
you got to pop up.
Yeah, you got to pop up. Yeah.
Hey, no, wait a minute. When you look on the marquee at Burger King or wherever else, that burger ain't the one they give you.
I mean, it may not be, but the thing I'm saying,
that's presentation and cut.
Health inspectors coming. They'll tell you when they coming.
That's what I'm saying.
They come.
So
barbershop when
if
they
he come, you might not get that burger on the picture.
Yeah.
But that kitchen gonna look like the kitchen.
Yeah, you say I'm coming in. I'm coming in next
like
week.
the kitchen.
You say I'm coming in next week. I'm just telling, just being official. I'm coming in next week.
No, I don't have a problem, but popping up takes a little different kinds of scheduling. I'm not opposed to it.
Scheduling for who?
Scheduling for who?
But again, come on now, listen.
He just going. He know when he going.
If they ask you to come on a Tuesday, and you come that Tuesday, they got everything clean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna be able to.
What if somebody come behind me and say, man, the food was good, everything was clean that Tuesday. Then when they come that Wednesday, it's a totally different, pots and pans all over the place.
It might be, but that's true. But it might be they laid everything out, like he said. They got everything ready for you.
Right.
Go on. Can you come Tuesday? No, I can't come Tuesday. I just
and then come back Tuesday.
Just pop up on. Ain't no.
Boy, y'all hard.
You got to get the.
Let's do this real quick. We're gonna run this in 15 minutes. We're gonna wrap up with Mark. We're gonna do our pick 'em. So Mark, we got you on here the guest today. So you're gonna do our pick 'em with us. It's gonna be brought to you by Wingstop, the official wing spot of Chop Shop. They got 4 locations: 23044 State Route 54, 1219 Bruceby Downs, Wesley Chapel, 9305 North 56th Street, Temple Terrace, and headquarters where it all started, 2776 East Fowler Avenue. 813-903-9464. That's right there if you're out here in the Fowler area.
903 Wing.
903 Wing. So we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna bring you on for the college. Then we'll do the high school. So rough.
Yes, sir.
We in the hurry up offense. Okay. I don't need Jimmy to greet tonight. Just speed this up. All right. First game. Florida State. He got. Okay. Florida State -2 at Louisville.
Florida State.
Okay. You Florida State.
Florida State.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Mike Norvell and company.
Okay. Serge, who you like?
Give me Louisville.
Okay. He taking Louisville. Okay, Serge going against the grain. Purdue -1 at Syracuse.
Syracuse.
Yeah.
Syracuse. Okay. Serge, who you like in there?
Purdue.
Couple of Jefferson alumni went there. Kirby Dardar.
I'm gonna go Syracuse.
Deion Maddox.
Okay.
So
Serge kind of doing his own thing. Okay. Who you riding with?
I'm gonna go with Purdue.
Okay. Purdue by. I'm gonna try Syracuse. They tough at home. Vanderbilt at Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois favored by 2. I like Vanderbilt. SEC.
They got some smart players. Give me them.
Okay.
Vanderbilt.
Okay.
They got some smart players.
I don't pull against the SEC. You got the AFC, the NFC, and then you got the SEC.
There you go in that order. Sir, who you like? Vanderbilt?
Yeah, I got Vandy.
Okay. Tricky game. BYU at Oregon. Oregon's favored by 4.
Give me BYU.
Oregon.
I seen them live and in person.
Okay.
The college is going to be a letdown game. Give me Oregon.
Okay. Okay. Serge, who you like?
Oregon.
I like the Fighting Mormons.
Yeah, I'm taking the
Jimmers. The other night also.
SEC matchup again. Penn State favored by 3 at Auburn. Serge, who you like? Big Ten. You're a Big Ten homer. You gonna try Penn State?
I'll go with Auburn.
Okay.
Go with Auburn.
Mark, who you like?
Auburn's home. Right?
SEC. Okay, Auburn's home.
Yeah, Auburn.
Penn State's favorite. Okay.
Nittany Lions.
Rough.
And yeah, my brother played for them too.
Okay, respect them. Okay. Here you go. Here go Rough Night School. SAT right here.
Man, told you to speed it up.
Yeah, he do that though. That's his madness. I'm SEC all day. Another SEC matchup: Mississippi State favored by 2 at LSU. They got a new kicker, so you gonna try LSU?
Not at all. Mississippi State. Brian Kelly.
Mike Leach. Okay.
Like, hey man, hey, we gave you how much money? You what?
Yeah, Marcus Freeman. Yeah,
we're going back to Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm trying Mississippi State.
Their brother packing.
Dizzle, who you got?
Oh, give me the SIP.
Okay. Serge.
I'll go with LSU.
Against the grain again. Okay. Mark, who you like?
I'll go with LSU.
Okay. Texas Tech at NC State. I'm gonna take NC State.
Yeah,
NC State.
Give me the Wolf Pack.
Okay. Serge.
NC State.
All right. Mark.
Texas Tech.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. SMU at Maryland. Maryland favored by 3.
Now, one thing about it, I'm rocking with SMU. I like SMU.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I do.
Yeah, y'all got them NIL deals. I take them right there. I take SMU also.
All right.
They got money.
Serge, who you got?
I got Maryland.
Okay. Mark.
Maryland.
Okay.
That might be why they lose. Go ahead.
7:30 ABC Saturday night. Michigan State traveling across country, taking on the Washington Huskies.
Who they playing?
They're playing the Washington Huskies. What's the quarterback name?
Michael Penix Jr.
Okay.
I'm torn. You gotta ask me last. I'm torn.
Okay, Serge, who you like? Michigan State.
Let me get the Spartans.
Okay. Dawes.
I'm gonna ride with Mike now.
Okay. Mike with the Tech, so that's his cousin. Just so you know, who you like, Mark?
Michigan State.
Non-biased.
Okay.
Non-biased.
I'm gonna take my dog. I'm gonna take the Huskies.
Oh, that's a wolf.
We gotta get some headgear for him.
that's a wolf.
We gotta get the headgear. Okay, the spread. Now we do a spread game. We do a spread game where the favorite this week is South Florida at Florida. Florida's favored by 25. Will they cover the 25?
Absolutely.
Against South Florida?
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay. Mark, what you think?
I don't think they're gonna cover it.
Okay. Mark said South Florida. Serge?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with South Florida on this.
Okay. Bro?
I'm gonna go where I spent my money, so give me USF. And definitely against a team I hate.
You got them?
No, I seen them in person.
25 is
terrible.
Florida gonna cover? Okay.
Yeah, they terrible.
Your neck of the woods, UTEP favored by 3 at New Mexico. Who you like in that?
Well, I was only giving them 3.
UTEP by 3 at New Mexico. Who you like in that?
Give me New Mexico.
Okay. I'm gonna take UTEP.
You from Albuquerque?
He been around.
Okay. At Bliss.
Serge, who you like?
I got New Mexico.
You got to be from Albuquerque. You thinking New Mexico?
UTEP.
I'm looking at the number.
Dade City.
I'm gonna go with UTEP.
Okay. Saturday night game, University of Miami at Texas A&M. A&M just lost. They are getting 6.
It's gonna be on Showtime. They're gonna kill Miami.
I agree.
Okay.
I thought you was gonna say something about Miami. That's why I looked up like that.
Mark, who you like?
I gotta go with the U. I gotta go with the U.
He taking the U, my man. Serge.
A&M.
Okay. Thursday night
you
game.
Taking, D?
I'm taking A&M. They
okay. I ain't.
I'm sorry.
That real?
Okay. 2 of the hottest quarterbacks in the NFL. Thursday night kickoff in a big Thursday night matchup. 2 undefeated teams in the AFC West. Chargers at the Chiefs. No Keenan Allen for the Chargers though.
Doesn't matter.
Tom Brady.
No Keenan Allen. No, I'm saying the AFC West.
Oh, I thought you said the hottest quarterback.
You never go against an injured team. Give me the Chargers again to beat them in Kansas City.
Okay.
Why you explain why you don't go against an injured team?
Who you like?
Kansas City.
KC.
It's just a Vegas rule. You don't never play against.
Here you go. Who you like, Bart?
KC.
Hey, why is KC only giving 3 points at home?
I don't know. It's hard to go against Mahomes, boy.
Cause it's gonna be a good game.
And
I like Kansas City Chiefs.
And San Diego beats them.
Patrick Mahomes.
The last few times they beat in Kansas City, right?
Last couple years they have. Yeah. Now we get into this high school. We get on out of here. Crank this up. We'll get back tomorrow before we get out of here. They not ranked, but we'll get to them.
Yeah, they're not good enough.
Yeah. First game, American College Academy at Tampa Catholic. Dade City, who you got? I don't even know what it is. I got TC.
Me too.
I was gonna say they sound like they got a good team though.
You gonna try 'em?
No.
Okay.
American Heritage, so give me TC.
Okay. Trinity Catholic at Carrollwood. I'm doing everything local.
They got issues.
Carrollwood.
Give me Trinity Catholic.
Okay. You Trinity Catholic. Okay, you gonna get the Grand Day City? Who you like?
I'm local.
Okay. IMG White at Zephyr Hills.
Give me Zephyr Hill.
IMG.
Yeah, no disrespect. Yeah, I'm.
Give me Zephyr Hill.
Okay.
That's the B team, right?
No, the White. It don't. They don't. I'm trying IMG. I'm sorry, Marcus, but I gotta try IMG. Yeah. You took Zephyr Hills?
Who?
No, I'm talking. Oh, Dave said you was Zephyr Hill.
Yeah,
I've seen.
Okay.
Them. No.
All right, by yourself, ain't no problem. 2 teams winless. Freedom at Brandon. Somebody got to win this.
3-2.
They don't have to. They can
Somebody,
end in the tie.
0-0 tie.
They end in the tie. Somebody go home. Nobody loses.
My sister went to Brandon, so I'm gonna try Brandon.
I gotta try Brandon. I went to Brandon before I went to the
okay.
The greatest institution in Ireland.
Mark, who you liking that? Both of them 0-3. Okay.
I'm feeling Mark, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Like they lost to Leto.
Okay.
I can't pick that.
Okay, that's fair. Brandon.
Leto is probably
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. Yeah, they bad.
Brandon lost to Leto.
2-0.
Robinson at Plant.
Plant.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going.
Everybody Plant. Okay. Another team yet to win. King at Spoto.
Give me Spoto.
I'm taking Spoto. Yeah, King. They got to be 59 then by Plant. All right. You would Spoto.
They
Okay.
falling a long way too.
Exactly. Steinbrenner at Leonard. I'm gonna try Steinbrenner. Okay.
Leonard got
Dave
some
City.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Steinbrenner.
Okay. Mark by himself. Old school rivalry right here. Blake at Middleton. Blake 2-1 taking over Middleton. Middleton he had to win a game. I'm gonna try Middleton at the house. I'm gonna try him.
Blake's gonna kill
Blake,
I know
I'm
my cousin
going
over
with
there.
Blake.
President, shout out to Val.
I'm going with Blake.
Okay. I'm by myself. Now we get into the Super 13. Durant just got embarrassed last week to Tech. No, not. They lost to Bloomingdale. Bloomingdale got their first win against them, so they travel to Plant City. Do they get the 2-2 or do they lose to Plant City?
Durant.
Okay.
I ain't seen Durant, but the way Durant plays, I think they'll squeak out a win.
Okay.
The way they in the past, the way they played in the past.
Okay, I'm fair with that. Gaither, number 12, Gaither traveling to play number 4, Sumner. Sumner all day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give me Sumner.
Coach Ashwood, shout out, boy. Number 11, Alonzo at 6. Alonzo's undefeated. I'm taking Alonzo.
Yeah, give me them.
Okay. 2 undefeated teams. Number 10, Riverview at East Bay.
Yeah, I like East
Riverview.
Bay.
I'm taking Riverview ain't been scored on yet.
I like East Bay.
And East Bay just gave up 40 to Sickles. Just throwing it out there. Okay. Who you got?
East Bay.
Okay. Mark, who you riding with?
Riverview.
Okay. East Bay?
Yep.
Okay.
Great. We ain't took East Bay was like. Well,
Newsom's off. Number 9 is off. Tricky game right here, Dave City. Number 8, Hillsborough hosts the Jefferson Dragons.
Give me Hillsborough.
Don't do that.
Give me Hillsborough.
Don't
right,
do
Hillsborough. Let me get
Fellas? Okay. So, Mark, you
Give me
say
Hillsborough twice.
Hillsborough twice?
Yeah.
Jefferson.
Okay. That's what I'm looking for.
Even though I don't think they're gonna win.
But you trying. You trying. Okay, you trying.
I gotta go with Jefferson.
Well, I know my man right here. That's his squad. He picked it. I don't care who they play. They can play.
They can play. They
They
play
play Alabama.
Yeah.
They play Alabama. Give me Jefferson.
Bring him out here.
Bring them Cypress.
Bring him out this side.
We'll be on time. Strawberry Crest at Lato.
Dragon time.
Strawberry
Give me the
Crest ain't
Crest.
long shit.
Give me
Yeah,
the Crest.
they ain't long shit. Jordan
Give me
Lewis
the
doing his
Crest.
thing over there.
Beautiful.
Strawberry Crest.
Okay, so number 6, Berkeley Prep's off. Number 4, Armwood's off. Sumner, Gaither, Warden's off. Jesuits number 2, and the new number 1, Tampa Bay Tech, hosts Bloomingdale.
Tech.
Shout out to Makai Penix.
And also, with that being said, Xavier Washington was player of the week this week. Go to Wingstop, get your 10-piece meal, man. Quarterback for Tech. So we got that out the way. So Mark, before we get out of here, man, I really want you to process what you, as far as getting
There's
out
a lot
there
of
with that best of the
information.
Bay.
A lot of
I'm talking the
information.
best of the Bay, just putting that together. Because I think he's kind of like, yeah, it'll be cool, but I don't want nobody mad. Bro, that's...
No. Remember we talked about that on the phone. You enhanced it. I said I want to do it on the food level, but you took it to another level. You said car wash,
yeah, you can do all
and
the
barbershop.
details.
So
like
I want to do it
soul
on
food.
Yeah.
Them soul food spot indoors that people at their house.
Yeah.
Pump them, bring them in the mix too.
Definitely, you definitely got to get in them people's house. That's one thing, cause it's a lot of people selling food. Ain't no regulation, ain't no none of that. They just selling plates. You got to get in them people's house, especially if they invite you in. Don't try to force your way in. But if they come on out here, man, and you can see what I got going on, go on out there, man. You ain't got to charge them nothing. They at the house. They ain't got no storefront. They ain't really booming like that. Don't charge them nothing. Just go on in there and put them on blast. Not put them on blast, but show the world what they working with.
Okay, but how do you feel, since you said that, how do you feel about them cooking out of their house, unregulated, no license, as opposed to somebody going to get their license, maybe in a food truck, a trailer, or a building? How do you feel?
But I'm not against that because somebody had to start somewhere. Google started in the garage.
Yeah.
So long as you abiding by them rules, you might not be able to. I'm not.
Yeah. I'm not knocking. I just want to know how you felt about it. I'm not.
I'm not against it. But as long as you preparing the, the right way, as long as you abiding by the same standard as somebody that does have a food truck or somebody that does have a restaurant, if you still abiding to them by them standards, like you running a restaurant, then it's completely fine. But if you at home, you cooking and your cat on the stove next to the food, now we got an issue.
Or drinking out the same glass, huh?
Yeah. Now we got an issue. But that's what needs to be shown to the public. Their food might taste good, but if they're not abiding by the same regulations that somebody at a restaurant is,
you want to see.
We need to know that.
But y'all do know I'm the nice guy, though. That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't be the nice guy. You gotta be the guy that
real guy, huh?
Yeah,
you gotta be the real.
Yeah, you're a critic.
You gotta be the real guy.
So you gotta critique.
Y'all bringing it out, boy. Now, Old Testament Mark was like that. I would probably man, get that cat out of the kitchen. Get that dog out of there.
No, you gotta tell him that. You don't have to tell him that. All you have to do is show that.
New Testament Mark, a little bit seasoned.
All you have to do. So you don't have to say that. All you have to do is show it. You don't have to say nothing.
Oh, so you just pan the camera around
and you lie. Yes, we pan around. We pan around the kitchen.
Get that roast out the refrigerator.
Hey,
that happens.
That's what I'm saying. So this is where she's preparing the dishes. This is where she has the
Sir, like
her cleanliness.
They want to bring the drama to it.
I don't want drama. I want the truth.
But that's the truth.
I want the truth. It ain't not the drama. It's the truth. So if you going in the house and this is where she is storing the plates right here. The plates are clean. This is where she's storing this. You live, right?
Just pan the camera around, okay? I ain't
you
got to say
live.
nothing.
You don't got to say nothing.
It's gonna speak for itself.
No, you're just gonna give your review. Whatever.
No. Dave City say get around. Yeah, Dave City.
But he's only giving a review now. While you giving the review, a bat go across the screen.
No, see what I'm saying? Dave City saying
they see it. They just
show people the kitchen, the dishes, and everything. Yeah. And I don't have to say nothing.
He don't want to say nothing. So you don't have to say nothing.
Yeah, you show the sink. Show the sink. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah,
women big on that, boy.
Yeah, that's what people want to see.
You don't have to go in and. Oh, her house was just so now I can't believe people.
You just say that.
See, Greg trying to say rate the food instead of the.
But the thing is,
you talk about the food. Everybody will.
You talk about the food when you eat it. But when you go in, when you do the where you at, you show the setup.
You show where you at.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't gotta say nothing.
You don't have to say.
Hey,
look how dirty our house is. Look at our house. Look how dirty.
We ain't talking about doing that.
Now, if you see a cat, just pause. Just pause. And then keep moving. Then just keep moving through the kitchen.
Boy, Dave City, he hard, boy. He hard.
You got to keep it real with.
You got to, like you say, people spending money. If people invite you into their home. Yeah. They should be able to. There should be comfort and we got to be on our game. They're just like saying, health inspectors come to restaurants all the time. They'll tell them when they coming.
That's another.
So you got to be on your game.
So if they tell you to come on a Tuesday, it's usually slow on a Tuesday. They got time to cater to you.
Yeah.
I probably ain't gonna be making on a Tuesday. I'll call you when I'm on my way.
Yeah. And run it like that.
I come on a Friday evening.
Yeah,
when they busy.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, this is. I know this firsthand. I know a couple guys used to cut hair, and didn't have license. Mm-hmm. So in that field, they come around once a year. Mm-hmm. So they come one time.
Depending on the barbershop.
Yeah, depending on the barbershop.
If they coming in, somebody ain't right, they gonna
double back. But when they double back, that's when you don't know. Mm-hmm. So they can come in at any given time, and if you ain't got your paperwork straight, that's a violation on the barber and the owner of the shop.
A big fine. Yeah, they're not gonna tell you when they come in. You're right. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
that's what I'm saying. So if you always doing the right thing, you ain't never got to worry about that.
500 for the barber.
Yeah, but you might come in. Somebody might be in their drawers.
Nah, but I mean, but you.
I'm not saying at the house. I'm saying at establishment.
An establishment.
Not at the house. At the house, gotta be, they got.
Hey, I'm on the way. Like you say, you call, say I'm 30 minutes out. And they got
an establishment doesn't get a
establishment don't get nothing. But like you said about the house, like I said, then some people may cook only 1 or 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
Come out on Tuesday.
You got to go when they cook.
We were talking about the homes.
The homes because they probably only cooking on Friday and Saturday.
The establishment doesn't get a break. You just show up at them. You show up at an establishment.
Well, but he ain't been doing that. He been scheduling appointments.
We finna put that together. So we finna have Mark out here.
Well,
anybody selling Kevlar vest and Teflon vest.
Hey, so before we get out of here, man, we about to wrap up. Give your shout outs, everybody, man. I did Chop Shop Next. Let everybody know, glad to have you on. So the floor is yours, brother, before we get out of here.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for having me out here. I've been knowing Cigarette for over 20 years. We played football together at the only high school in Hillsborough County that matters.
Jefferson. We graduated 36 years ago.
Hey, I tried to give us 10 years.
That's Thomas Jefferson math.
That's Thomas Jefferson math.
That's that Jefferson High School math.
Yeah.
In the portables. In the portables.
Nah, we weren't in the portables.
Okay. Y'all will hold a hand going to lunch. Single file line. Okay.
Yeah, but I really thank Daryl Newton. I'm telling
man,
you guys,
it's all love, man.
Follow this man. I mean, this man doing some awesome things, man. Great guy. Love to laugh. He's not a hater, man. He's gonna help you with anything you need.
I got my partners in here with me, so anyway.
Just being Sir, just being Dave City. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate you guys.
We're gonna get you back in here, man. Like I say, when you get your next thing coming down the pipe, we definitely get you back in here, man. Like I say, it's all love. That ain't what we on, man. It's enough out here for everybody.
Absolutely.
Everybody got their own lane, so you do what you do.
And make sure you going and showing them kitchens.
Yeah, definitely get them kitchens.
Yeah, we got some new things coming up. We got Where You At Enterprises coming. New things coming down the pipe. I don't want to discuss it right now. We got a team that we put together that's going to do some exciting things. We're looking to travel, looking to take this to different places, not just locally. So I really do appreciate the team that's behind me. I got one right here, Rob Henderson, and
what's up, Rob?
And man, we're looking to do some big things. So I appreciate you guys. Again, I give you guys a big shout out, man. Follow Daryl Newton Chop Shop, man, and Gret. Dade City, Serge, I really do appreciate you guys. Welcome. It's just like home for me.
Bike riding?
I'm on the bike. I was on the bike earlier.
Okay. So before we get out of here, man, we didn't really get into the Bucks. They got a big game this Sunday.
Hit another home run.
He got 56. Okay.
56, yeah.
Pujols 3 away from 700.
But no, Pujols is not going to cover out the ball.
He
on Royce.
But the Bucks big wheel. A lot of Cowboy fans.
504-foot home run.
Yeah, last week. Yeah, that was out the stadium. That was stupid.
Yeah.
I ain't really no baseball fan, but that amazed me.
Yeah, that was definitely something. So
that amazed me.
We'll get into a little NFL a little more next week. We got a couple big games.
You want to talk about them 2 great passes that Jameson threw this week?
Man, James, they got the Bucks this week, so we'll see. They beat up. We find ways to lose every week.
No, my point was how those were 2 of the best passes I've seen James throw.
Will they win this week?
No.
Okay, thank you. So with that being said,
we will.
The Saints.
The Bucks. He said the Saints ain't gonna win.
Saints will win.
So before we get out of here, man. Okay, he said the Saints, right? That's what he said, bro. So my man was Serge doing his thing. Yeah, I got it. I got to check in. I got to get out of here, guys. So man, Rob in the back. My man, Ruff. Let me wrap this up, man. My man, Bart. Dade City, as I always say before I get out of here, man.
He coming. He ain't going
anybody,
he said he wish
he coming. We still on the air right
now.
Hey,
anybody want to be an artist or want to executive produce all the videos, on the record, dancing, come to Death Row.
Yeah,
so with that being said, hey, we back at it next week, man. Keep God first, love your family, we sell holler. We got Eric and Michael Trigg coming in next week, so I know it'll be Jefferson again. They're going to be stupid in here next week. So, get us out of here, bro.
Cap will be...